Come on in. Come on in.
I'm feeling good. I'm good. Welcome back to Good Morning Columbia. I ran about 4.5 feet. Chris Wooten from the Body Shop in Lexington.
That's it, man. And you ran about as much as most people with New Year's resolutions have this week.
I did make a resolution to get in better shape this year. I did actually go running with my daughter yesterday, so I kind of
look at that.
I kind of did.
Look at that.
There you go.
We talked about this earlier, but 90% of the folks that made New Year's resolutions, they've failed. Right. They're done. They're scratched out. I mean, this January's not over yet. And whether it's spiritually, mentally, or physically, they have failed. So we need to learn how to fix that.
Right.
You know? And I think the key, Tyler, is that we have to do it for the right reason.
Okay.
And most people's reasoning is because they've either looked at a magazine, seen something they thought they wanted to be. Or
I've seen a magazine that was airbrushed, perhaps like Vanity Fair, added a third leg to Reese Witherspoon. Sure, yeah.
And then obviously people, other people influence you, and you've heard me say this: if you're not a positive influence on someone, someone's going to I'm positive someone's going to influence you. Yeah. So they're going to continue to influence the way you think about yourself, and you need to make sure you're doing it for you.
Sure.
You know, if you decide to do this for you, then you've got something invested, and then you got something to look back on. So
it's like when you quit smoking cigarettes. If you do it for somebody else, you're right. You're doing it for someone else.
You're puffing away.
But you're in the back cloud. Hello.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you gotta want to change your life, and when it comes to fitness, it's kind of the same thing. It's commitment.
Yeah, it's all about commitment, and remembering that you said you made this commitment for a reason.
Right.
So what's that reason? Find out what that reason is. Find out. You said you wanted to be certain, look a certain way, feel a certain way for some reason. So why is that? And remember your investment. Remember how much you've already put into it. Don't stop.
Sure.
And I was thinking about this on the way here. God made us to be so great. He put Adam and Eve in a garden and gave them everything they wanted. And then that old devil, the snake, came in, and he just told them one little thing, and it screwed up their whole life. Well, that thing, those thoughts get in your head, and it starts to screw you up a little bit.
Right.
Well, you just remember, if you doubt your faith, I mean, you're one-on-one with God at that time.
Sure.
So how, they doubted their faith. Everybody's going to doubt a little bit, but you can't doubt what God has made you to be great.
Sure.
Don't let anybody change that. Right? Don't let anybody change that. Yeah, nobody can change that.
And it doesn't have to be necessarily always like a full-on workout. It can just be something you can just move, right?
Go
walk.
Be active, and don't beat yourself up when you don't make that workout that day. If you did something, and then if you can't make it that day, don't just say, well, I didn't make it yesterday. I just won't do it today. I'm back on track. Let's jump back on. Don't get drugged behind the wagon. Jump back on the wagon.
It is easy too to go first. First day, I'm not going to make it today. Tomorrow, I'm going to go Sunday. Whew. It's easy for one day to become a week, become 2 weeks, become. Oh gosh, it's now
January 25th, and I've done it one day.
It's now June, and I'm going to be on a boat in a few minutes and go, what's this?
Yeah, and people ask, well, how do you find time to do this thing? Between work and campaigning and doing and kids and coaching, and do it first thing in the morning.
Sure.
I mean, if you can get it done out of the way, then nothing can get in your way, because nobody's going to call you or get you out of your normal routine at 5 a.m.
Sure, I love it. Chris Wooten, the Body Shop in Lexington. We are going to put tips for you and some ideas at abccolumbia.com. We're not done. Ready? Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
See you guys.